Some people can understand why Daniel's website used to be super critical of Elon Musk, and now he basically fillets him on a daily basis. Okay, basically publicly fillets Elon Musk on a daily basis. And why the sudden shift? Well, part of it is because Daniel is a bastard. Part of it is because he's a coward. Part of it is because he's with Jabad Mafia and the CIA, not the good faction. And part of it is because he's greedy and he's a psychopath. So even though Elon has been trying to commit violence against Daniel for a while now, and paying a lot of money to try to commit violence against Daniel and Tim, but Tim is not such a horrible human being like Daniel. But Daniel also depends on Elon to get him illegal access to my feeds. So it's a really perverse situation. So, some of you guys are aware that they've been trying to lift up Elon as this false idol antichrist. Elon is with the black nobility. He used to be here as an illegal immigrant. Okay, his entire past is a fabrication. Elon's grandfather was a leader in Canada's technocracy movement, okay, for a technocratic one world government. Okay, Elon is a multi-generational clown. And he's a very, very sick, depraved, transhumanist, demonic person. Despite his sense of humor being alright every once in a while. But anyways, that whole situation of why Daniel did the 180 flip on the whole Elon Musk thing is not just about the prior, short position, okay? Which, if you all knew how cooked Elon's books used to be at Tesla, okay? It looks like something pulled out that deer carcass that was back in there. But my ex, okay, who has run multiple companies and founded multiple companies in the Bay Area, well, not just the Bay Area, but technology companies. Okay, and he and I were together off and on for 5 years. A lot of people don't know that several years ago, Elon's board actually tried to force him out. And they tried to hire my ex to take Elon's job as the CEO of Tesla. And he refused. Okay, because the books were so lawlessly cooked. The only reason why Elon was allowed to get away from that is because they wanted more leverage over him. Now he's mixed up in all these deep state things, okay? He's got the Boring Company. He's got his little rocket ship company. Okay, it's like maximal clownery. I don't know why everybody thinks that Elon Musk, Nebuchadnezzar, is somehow supposed to be the savior of free speech. He is like the most maniacal person in all of this, just because, if nothing else, because of the absurd amounts of money that he spends on his petty, childish sense of entitlement and resentment. Okay? As for you and I, Elon, we are never ever going to get back together because you're a psycho too. And I find it so offensive. Daniel, I find it so offensive that you're all things considered, that you and Elon have joined forces of of psychopathy, and that you're participating in this whole Chabad Mafia scheme to lift him up. People don't even understand that the Pope is a proxy for the black nobility, and Elon is a proxy between the Pope and the public. And that's not the scope of his connections. It's way worse than that. Okay? People don't realize that a lot of the technology that they get to see as members of the public is oftentimes extremely, extremely old. And that extraordinary advancements have been made since those technologies were first developed, even though they may be new to the public. Okay, some of the stuff that people are working on are really sick. They're also trying to do things like cut women out of the birthing process and the conception process and everything entirely with their transhumanism. And they've actually made a lot of progress on that. Elon's building his little chip company, AI brain interface chip company, but that's like a front for the things that are getting developed within the Black Ops programs, okay? It's all much further along, okay, than anybody in the public generally would care to acknowledge. But anyways, Daniel, it's always like your behavior is offensive on its own without you having to fillet Elon all the time despite everything. Okay, you make me sick.